The traits of a high-value man, 7 things they never do. In a world full of different personalities and behaviors, some individuals naturally stand out. Among these, the high-value man is a unique presence, one who doesn't conform to societal molds, but instead forges his own path. These men stand at the top, leading with confidence and discipline. While defining exactly what makes a high-value man can be challenging, there are clear behaviors they avoid. Here are 7 things high-value men never do. 1. They know when to stay silent. Silence is powerful. It communicates wisdom, patience, and control. A high-value man understands that sometimes the best response is no response at all. He never speaks recklessly or in a way that could hurt others unnecessarily. Instead, he chooses his words carefully, ensuring they serve a purpose rather than simply filling empty space. He is comfortable with silence and knows how to use it to his advantage. Instead of rushing to speak, he observes, listens, and allows others to reveal their true thoughts and feelings. His reserved nature does not make him weak. Rather, it gives him the upper hand in many situations. He never feels the need to dominate conversations or seek attention. Unlike low-value men, who constantly seek validation through chatter, the high-value man values the power of thoughtful speech. Moreover, in moments of conflict, he remains composed. Rather than reacting impulsively, he chooses to diffuse tensions through his calm demeanor. He understands that self-control in speech is a sign of strength and emotional intelligence. 2. They do not live only for the weekend. For many people, life revolves around waiting for the weekend to escape the stress of their jobs. The high-value man, however, does not subscribe to this mentality. He sees each day as an opportunity to improve, grow, and move closer to his goals. While others may view the weekend as a time for mindless entertainment, he utilizes his free time to elevate himself. Whether it's through reading, exercising, learning a new skill, or planning his future, he ensures that his time is spent productively. That doesn't mean he avoids recreation altogether. He understands the importance of balance, knowing when to work and when to rest. However, he never allows himself to become a slave to fleeting pleasures. Unlike those who rely on weekends for happiness, the high-value man finds joy in the journey, not just the destination. 3. They do not try to please everyone. It is impossible to make everyone happy, and attempting to do so only leads to self-betrayal. High-value men recognize this fact and do not waste time seeking approval from others. Instead, they focus on staying true to their values and principles. This does not mean they are rude or inconsiderate. On the contrary, they are respectful and kind, but firm in their convictions. They do not compromise their beliefs or pretend to be someone they are not in order to gain acceptance. Their authenticity is what draws people to them. Many individuals fall into the trap of constantly comparing themselves to others, leading to envy and frustration. High-value men reject this mindset. They stay focused on their own journey, blocking out negativity and distractions. Their confidence comes from knowing they are pursuing a life that aligns with their true selves. 4. They do not pretend to have all the answers. A truly wise man acknowledges that he does not know everything. High-value men are not afraid to admit when they need help or lack knowledge in a particular area. They view learning as a lifelong process and are always open to new perspectives. Rather than pretending to be experts, they remain humble and willing to listen. This attitude earns them respect, as people appreciate authenticity over arrogance. Unlike those who fake intelligence to impress others, high-value men seek genuine growth and understanding. They do not feel the need to dominate conversations or prove their superiority. Instead, they focus on expanding their knowledge and surrounding themselves with individuals who challenge and inspire them. Their humility makes them approachable, allowing them to build meaningful relationships based on mutual respect. 5. They do not allow themselves to be exploited. While high-value men are generous and kind, they do not let others take advantage of them. They have strong boundaries and refuse to be treated as doormats. If someone attempts to manipulate them, they quickly recognize it and put a stop to it. The world is full of people who seek to use others for their own gain. High-value men are aware of these tactics and remain vigilant. They understand their worth and do not tolerate mistreatment, whether in personal relationships or professional environments. Unlike low-value men who may sacrifice their dignity for approval or career advancement, high-value men prioritize their freedom and self-respect. They would rather walk away from a toxic situation than endure unnecessary suffering. 6. They are unconcerned with others' opinions. High-value men do not waste time worrying about how others perceive them. They recognize that trying to control external opinions is a futile endeavor. Instead, they focus on their own path and trust in their own judgment. People-pleasing leads to anxiety and self-doubt. Many individuals shape their lives around others' expectations, sacrificing their authenticity in the process. High-value men refuse to live this way. They embrace their individuality, even if it means standing out or facing criticism. That does not mean they disregard feedback entirely. They listen to constructive criticism and use it to improve. However, they do not let negativity dictate their actions. They remain true to themselves, knowing that their self-worth does not depend on external validation. 7. They do not speak ill of others. One of the clearest signs of insecurity is the need to tear others down. High-value men do not engage in gossip, insults, or arrogance. They understand that true confidence does not come from belittling others, but from self-assurance and respect. Speaking negatively about others serves no purpose other than exposing one's own insecurities. Those who constantly criticize or mock people often do so to mask their own feelings of inadequacy. High-value men, on the other hand, build others up rather than tear them down. They are mindful of their tone and body language, ensuring that their words reflect their inner confidence. Unlike those who mistake arrogance for strength, they exhibit genuine self-respect, which naturally earns them admiration. Conclusion. Being a high-value man is not about wealth, status, or external validation. It is about mindset and behavior. These men distinguish themselves not by what they do, but by what they avoid. They master self-control, prioritize growth, and refuse to compromise their integrity. By embracing these principles, anyone can cultivate the qualities of a high-value individual, leading a life of purpose, confidence, and fulfillment.